Hi you guys, this is Juanita from mypinkroom.com with, I guess you could call it part 2 of my scrap room, which is just organization and storage of a bunch of my items and how it works for me. I guess we'll go ahead and start with my Copics roll-up case. I just got into Copics and I think I had like about 20. And I needed just something cute. And I just remember seeing a picture of this somewhere and just kind of did my version of duplicating it. And all I did was just, again, this regular rectangle piece of material. I got my cute material on the inside, and then the inside, on the outside, and then the inside is just a basic black with some elastic that I just kind of sewed in between. I think it was probably about an inch or so in between the pins right here, so they just kind of slide in, slide out. So this was really kind of quick, fun, and easy. Well, actually it wasn't easy. I had this little cheap machine that was giving me problems, and then I ended up upgrading to this one. Now I just need to figure out how to work it, but I am going to attempt to make another little roll-up case using this vintage material. So let's move that out of the way. We'll go ahead and do with my beads. This is my travel case. Just if I'm going somewhere and I know I'm going to have time to work on it, I'll go ahead and take this. This pretty much fits all my beads. They have these. This was bought at Michael's with the jewelry, in the jewelry section, and it just has these pages with pockets. Here's the actual, I guess, the base here with 3 large pockets. I have my chains, wiring, my crimper, and then you get two pages of these one big pockets, and this one holds just my little beading mat. And then in this one I hold 2 more of my tools. It has 2 more pockets, or 2 more little pages with 4 pockets on this one. And you get another one with 4 pockets on that one. And then the last one, again, the back side of the base, you have 6 to this one and then 6 to this one with smaller pockets. And these actually hold all my different chains. For my beads themselves, this is a bigger case that I picked up at Joann's. It's from Art Bin, is all that I know. I know it did come like in the turquoise and the green and a couple other colors. And these have the pocket, the little dividers that you could pull out should you need like a bigger one. But for me, I utilized all these little plates, these little dividers, just for the beads. You don't need that big of a pocket, so they pretty much store all my beads pretty good on there. And then for specific projects, when I'm actually working on probably my vintage chunky charms that I have coming up, again at Michael's, they had these cases that come for 3 in a pack. They have the little, trying to do this one-handed here. There we go. Usually for my swaps, there's only 5 charms that we need to make, 4 for the group and then 1 for myself. And these have the same little dividers that you're able to pull out. So I kind of just get my charms together. They pretty much are the same charms, so I just put every charm in its own little pocket, and then the other little pockets I use for my jump rings, any kind of change. I throw my beads that I'm going to be adding to the charm. I'll put them in the other compartment. So every little swap has its own case, and since everything's going to be the same, it just makes it easier for me, and it just organizes my charms easily, for specific projects. we will go into my other plastic bins. Let me go ahead and just stack them up. I do have 6 of them. I used the label maker to kind of title these out quickly. I have metal embellishments, my stamp blocks, bling, just Tim Holtz miscellaneous embellishments. I have my buttons stored this way, and then I have my DMC floss that I use for just stitching, and then I've been using it too for It's So Easy. And these boxes, 6 of them, fit just right up there, 3 and 3. So let me go ahead and I'll do my stamp blocks. But they pretty much have all the same setup, with just with this one just being the exception. I actually have a cover on there that I just cut down to size and just adhered it to the underside of the cover. This one holds my Tim Holtz blocks. I don't have too many blocks, but the colors that I do have, I definitely works for me. So I didn't need to go out and get all, these crazy colors. My set right here works well. I haven't needed to go out and get anything. And I know that you could also, a lot of people use, let me see if I could pull mine out. Oops. A lot of people seem to use these here from Ink Essentials. And actually this is a Tim Holtz one. But there are some, I think, from Ink Essentials, or maybe they make them, I'm not for sure. But these were too bulky for me. And then especially since I wanted one for each of my colors, it was just going to be ridiculous to try to travel with these, like for crops and stuff. For me, this case is a lot smaller. It holds all my blocks, and it was pretty easy to make. What I have here is this is just a regular block that I picked up at Michael's. They already have them pre-cut, so I just picked up however many blocks that I have here. And on this, just like the Tim Holtz one, there's Velcro on the underside of this, so I pretty much had the same idea. I just glued the Velcro on the block, and then put my little foam on top of it. And it's, again, same idea as this one, just a lot more inexpensive and more convenient for me. So that's my stamp block. We could do my bling box. Again, bling, I consider with just all the brads that I have, maybe just anything to do with bling. I have just my my pink, my black, again stored by color, or these just came in a pack. These were rainbow, so those all kind of stay together. And then just my clear ones. Buttons, well, Miss Tim Holtz. This is just pretty much Tim Holtz's embellishments, metal embellishments. This is pretty much a catch-all miscellaneous embellishment. And then my buttons, again, just kind of color coordinated in here. And then the last one holds all my DMC floss. And with DMC, you could put your floss onto these little cards. I do the same thing for my twine. I'll go ahead and just pull this one. This just is a Sew It All, or It's So Easy. This was just a little wipey box with decorative side, and I kind of I thought I'd be able to use it for something, and I did. That It's So Easy case was just way too big, way too bulky. This little wipey box works well for me. And then again, I have my twine that I just used from the DMC little cards and stuff, and I have my twine. And then again, my little different So Easy are just thrown in here. So it works well for me, and this is just like a little wipey thing. So let's move that to the side. And I guess what we'll do now is just my binders. We'll start with, this is my cuddle bug binder. Now I know people have different boxes, and mine, for me, it's easier to just regular standard 3-ring binder. This looks like it's about like an